Hey, we here. We gonna react to 2K24. Hey, we gonna see if it's really worth the hype or it's like, hey, it's the same thing I gave us last year. Hey, it's time to move on. So let's go and get right into it. Let's see if it go crazy or not. Let's play the league. Hey, I think it'd be a good idea to be able to do everything they do in the real game into a video game, or you think it's gonna be trash? You know, everybody say they want to be more realistic until it actually get realistic. I ain't gotta switch teams up. His actual moves, he better hit like that in the game when I'm playing with him. If I'm playing someone and they got Curry and he do that to me, I'm throwing a remote control at him. I don't know if y'all caught that, but that's petty. Hold on. You got the man that punched him in the face guarding him because he on the new team. They wild, 2K wild. Bridges. Eddie. Hey, I think it's crazy. He didn't have a 2K face scan last year, but this year he on the commercial or the trailer, whatever y'all want to call it. It's just funny how they switched up like that. Versions. Hey, let me know down in the comments what version you gonna get.
What's up, everyone? I'm Mike Wang, and I'm the gameplay director for NBA 2K24. Today I'm going to talk to you about the gameplay highlights that are driving the underlying NBA 2K24 experience across all consoles. Let's get started.
They should have took notes.
When it comes to offense, shooting and dribbling are more accessible and intuitive, enabling players of all skill levels to flourish on the court. Players who play on Hall of Fame or comp online games will be playing with green or miss shot timing for the ultimate challenge. But team control modes will see more forgiving shot timing, so you won't have to memorize every single player's release to the exact frame to find success. Advanced layup.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to hate that in 2K23. I learned my player shot, and then I get that team takeover, and I don't know nobody's shot. And it's like you get a boost to take the shot beat off of your character, so it's like perfect excuse to learn your character. But then you get team takeover, you got all these random people you never play with, and you gotta know they shot too. Hey, yeah.
Steps like floaters, reverses, euros, hop steps, and scoops are much more effective this year, and I'd encourage everyone to try out layup timing. It's much more forgiving for high percentage layups and also gives you the ability to finish tough circus layups in traffic if you can master it. For dunkers in New Gen, you can now force rim hangs from any two-hand dunk by simply keeping the sprint trigger held when the dunker grabs the rim. Down on the Pro Stick will give you flashy dunks, and up-down or down-up double throws will let you attempt contact dunks in traffic. You can now branch out of any offensive rebound to a putback attempt by simply pressing the shot button after the catch. Post fades and hop shots are also really effective shots for post players, and you can definitely feel the impact of strength and weight as bigger players easily dominate weaker.
I ain't gonna lie, even the post players be want to be stretch bigs. I don't even know why y'all even incentivizing them to play in the post.
Ones on the glass. Shooting has been customized and improved for all various modes, difficulties, and player skill levels. But in order to get high percentage shots, you need to know how to create separation off the dribble. One of my favorite elements in NBA 2K24 is the dribble breakdowns. Each player has two versions. Regular breakdowns are done by flicking up on the right analog stick, and aggressive breakdowns are done by flicking up with sprint held. This will initiate a sequence of signature size-up moves that you can use to create separation with on their own, or branch out of at any time for an explosive drive or other dribble move combo. This year features all new signature double crosses, hezi crosses, and escape moves. Another major addition is the blowout dribble. Tapping the sprint trigger while moving will give you a quick burst of speed where the ball handler pushes the ball ahead to get out quickly on the break.
Hey, I want to know if I do that and my big man is right in front of me when I try to do that, it's going to hit his foot and be a turnover.
Adrenaline boosts are back that have been redesigned to make both offense and defense more skill-based. On offense, boosts are no longer lost when pulling off dribble combos or moving short distances. This gives dribblers much more freedom to create off the bounce. Losing adrenaline won't feel like moving in mud like last year, but it will heavily impact shooting attributes. So if a good defender can bump the dribbler 2 or 3 times in a single possession, they'll have a really tough time scoring if they do manage to get free. Creating your own shot off the dribble isn't the only way to get good shots. Knowing how to operate away from the ball is just as important. NBA 2K24 features new right analog stick jukes and other quick explosive moves to free yourself up for a shot. Tapping the sprint trigger will also give you a huge burst of speed to find open spots on the floor for spot-up jumpers or easy rim runs for dunks. Along with the changes to adrenaline, counter moves are big in NBA 2K24. Perimeter and paint defense are both more effective and reward players for making good reads. Defensive movement has improved on many fronts, with better responsiveness and less sliding. This helps defenders get where they need to be, and with the improved body-up system, ball handlers will have a tough time getting free against great defenders. The improved contact can also be felt in the paint. Big defensive anchors will have a much easier time putting a body on shooters at the rim and forcing tough shots. Directional steals are also back. You need to reach with the correct hand closest to the ball and avoid reaching.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember I would just hit the steal button. They just hit with either hand. They'll swipe at the opposite hand that don't got the ball. And I'll be like, you got the ball right in front of you. Swipe with the left. Why you reaching around with the right?
Across the body to maximize success and avoid foul calls. You can also use directional steals to play passing lanes by flicking the right stick in the correct direction to get your hand in the way and deflect the pass. Takeover returns to NBA 2K24, but with a different spin. Instead of assigning a takeover ability as part of the build process, now you can choose a category of attributes to boost on the fly.
That's smart. Instead of having 1 or 2 takeout, give me the whole category. Man, maybe I can score in multiple ways. Don't make me choose 2 of the scoring ways to be accessible on my grind.
When you fill up the takeover meter, you can choose between finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense rebounding, or physicals. If you delay your takeover and fill up double takeover, you can choose 2 different categories of ratings to boost, making you a true threat on both ends of the floor. 2K Smart Play is back, making play calling more accessible for everybody. As you bring the ball up court, an overlay will come up recommending the best play and player for that possession. Tap L1 or the left bumper before crossing half court to run it. And to call your favorite plays, press the directional pad to the left and choose from up to 16 of your preferred actions. You can call anything from full plays to ISOs and give and goes. Everything about offense, defense, and coaching has been streamlined to make NBA 2K24 more enjoyable for all. We can't wait for you to experience the ultra-realistic gameplay in NBA 2K24.
So the question is, should you buy 2K24? To be honest, it's really up to you. Me personally, I'm getting it because I've been playing 2K since 2K10. But I've really been on the NBA grind since 2K3, then 5, then 8 with Chris Paul. But I was a live person before 2K came to the scene and took over. But Yeah, it really just depends upon you. Do you want to deal with the struggles of the early game when you first get it, or you want to wait a while? Hey, it's really up to you. But should you buy it? That's only you can answer. Me, I'm getting it day one, midnight at GameStop. Like, hey, get it here. But hey, gonna do me a favor. Gonna hit that subscribe button, like, comment. Hey, and I'll see you in the next video. Godspeed.